Hello and welcome back to Tharek Plays Blood Bowl 2. Today, once again, with our Orcs. Yeah, last time we did hit a bit of a milestone. We are now 40 matches in, so only 10 left with the team. And so far things are still going good. As to our team itself, we are missing Orkin for today, so no Mighty Blow piling on whatsoever. He's only got an MNG though, so he'll be right back. And not really weaker in the near future. But for now, yeah, see you in a moment. And here we are with an 1810 Chaos team. So I get a bit of inducements. Let's see if he's bloody or not. Oh no, I've already played him. It's the same team? I've played him today already. So I'm recording this in maybe an hour after I recorded the last match, and I've played this exact team. So yeah, there's my team. He's played one in the meantime. Okay, well, let me take a look at his team again. So he's got 12 players. Unfortunately, I didn't do anything to this guy. I have 12 players as well. I think I might want to invest into a bribe here. Yeah, I think so. Could also go wizard, but we'll go with one bribe. It's a bit cheaper. Still take some of my own money, but we should be okay. So we have the same amount of players. He does now a lot of claw. I haven't checked, or I probably wouldn't even necessarily remember if his team got a level up in the meantime. I hope his Minotaur didn't, because I know his Minotaur was one SPP away, I think. He injured 2 of my players during our match. So let's see. So this is kind of a surprise. Let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, we already played him. Okay, so he gets to choose. I assume he's going to go on offense, which is a bit of a bummer, but we should be okay. And when I played him with my Bretonnians, the main issue was that all of his Chaos Warriors are pretty well developed already. Well, yeah, they all have block. Some of them have guard. He had 3 guard players in total. So did his team change a lot? Yeah, okay, he's got claw on this Chaos Warrior now that he didn't have before. Tackle here is new. And the Minotaur did not level. And this dodge is new. So there's some new stuff in here that we'll have to wait and see about. Unfortunately, I do have to give him my dirty player on the line of scrimmage. Won't get around that. But that's okay. So how do I want to set this up? We've got our stand firm. And let's think about these. We probably want these right here. And no, I need to keep the thrower on the pitch just because his leader reroll is important. Otherwise, I might have switched him out. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put a guard guy right there. But that would mean changing this. Yeah, probably still okay. Let's try like this. But yeah, so last time I already pointed out, his team does have some bloat. He has 4 rerolls, where he, in my opinion, should only have 3, and he fields too many assistant coaches and cheerleaders. I think 4 and 3 or 3 and 4, something like that. At least it's too much. 2 and 2 is probably the max you want, although you very rarely see that, and usually only in league environments when you know that everybody else has 1-1 and you want to up them a bit. Okay, we get a big guy. So perfect defense. That's fine. I can... I'm not sure I want to change... Yeah, we're going to change a bit at least. I want to stay away from the claw guys as much as possible. Since I can't do that reliably, we'll do this. Let's put some stand firm right behind there. Let's do this. Same over here. I can put my... This one's gonna hurt, potentially. Do I want to switch these two, maybe? I'm not sure. You know what, let's switch them like this. This is the... No, this is the one that could get hurt the most. Yeah, let's put our... Let's put the Dauntless behind that. Yeah, sure, I'll try it like this. Let's see what will happen. So he was asking after my big guy. I'm not using a big guy. As you all know, I'm not a fan of the troll. We don't really need it. Our team value is high enough as it is, so I don't really need a troll in there. Might be okay to do that, but I don't really think we need him as well. Yep, good first block. So he has one reserve player, I have one reserve player. His team is more dangerous to ours, though, than the other way around. Just because of him having Mighty Blow Claw. That is not something fun to deal with. And that is also not the best start. Fork getting an MNG right away. That's not what I wanted to see there. I'm sure you understand. Oh, that's nice. So he's gonna follow up. And there's the second one. He does get the knockdown, but that way he is... Oh, boy. 2 injuries in 2 turns. That is horrible. Yeah, he's toast. And there's the level up for the Minotaur. Yeah, chaos. Well, one of them was without Mighty Blow, the other one was with. I can't really be too mad at that. Oh no, this is not something that I endorse. Thank you, just pushes. This is not good. In case somebody was wondering. This is really not good. In a match of Bash versus Bash, it very often comes down to who bashes the other person better. And right now, his potential is a lot higher than mine. He already has a 2-player advantage. He has Claw and Mighty Blow, which is gonna give him the advantage there. And I can't do too much about that, so we'll have to hope that he makes mistakes in positioning and just his offense in general. But right now we already are playing an uphill battle. Maybe I should have invested into a wizard. That could have been the better option. I decided against it, and now we'll have to work with that. So this guy picks up a ball on a 2, but he does not have a reroll. Or a built-in reroll. He does not have sure hands, so this could still work out okay. And it's a big question of what he does with this guy as well. Maybe he wants to pull him back. If he brings him in here, that's going to be annoying for me. That's something he was thinking about. Oh, really? Why would you do a handoff? Why would he do a handoff? That's what I mean. I mean, I'm okay with him doing this right now. He puts it on a dodge player, which is probably the main reason he did that. But Why? And can I abuse that? The answer is, sadly, probably no. Come on, give me the equalizer, okay? This is good. Brings us back to 10 versus 9. So I have only one player less on the pitch right now. I could dodge him and just blitz, but this would be a 1 dice. So what I would really like to do is get him through there. But there's just multiple problems with that. I would have to do a 1 dice here. Bring in an assist, and then I could blitz through. And that's just not gonna work easily, so right now let's focus on the safer stuff. We'll do this. Okay, injury, perfect. And that's one of the Claw Mighty Blow guys as well, so this is really valuable. And we're back to 9 versus 9 for now. That happened right away was super lucky. I can be extremely happy about that. So because of that, I can play things safer. I don't need to rush this. Okay, wow. Good blocks on both sides so far. A little bit of an advantage on our side, I guess. So let's do this. For a blitz, we'll do this with Dauntless. That turns into a 2 dice. So that worked. That did not, but that's okay. Let's move him back. That's an assist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could get him next to the ball carrier. No, he's got movement 5, so he would be a bit slower. You know what? Let's take this safe and steady. There's no need for me to rush this. Yeah, we'll push him to right there and stay. Good. Yeah, we're gonna disconnect there. It's still the Mighty Blow Claw guy. And now I have 2 options. Either go next to the ball carrier, or put ourselves somewhere here where I could do something good, like right there, for example, and that would give me a 2 dice block here. I'm tempted to both. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna try to make the blocking thing work. Let's try to get rid of the guard guy. Push him over there, and I am going to stay. Just make it annoying for the Minotaur, because right now he only has a 1 dice block, and this guy can't move in to assist. All of these could. I assume he wants to go this way, which is why I was considering bringing him up here just to make it more difficult for him to go over here. But we have our 3 players back here that can move around freely. We have this Black Orc still. So overall, we ideally will be fine. Yeah, that injury was amazing on the right player as well. We only have 1 guy left now that I want to foul, ideally, if we can't get him off the pitch any other way. But then the most dangerous players are off the pitch against us. That's a 2 dice. Yes, he gets guard through the Minotaur. And we only lost 2 linemen right now. He's missing... Well, the plus movement Beastman is okay, but probably not his biggest asset, but the Beastman is important. So that he's gone is already very valuable to us right now. Okay, if he goes for... That's a very risky blitz. Which leads to pushes. The guard positioning is really valuable to him. That makes a lot of sense. But that was a very risky thing to do. And I don't agree with that. Let's see what else he comes up with, because he can't move a lot. And it'll come down a bit on if he can outposition me, and right now I don't necessarily see that. If he can get something good going over here, he keeps starting GFIs. That is so weird. And now he fails one. Okay. I mean, I can see why he has 4 rerolls, because he's doing a lot of risky stuff. He did that on the Bretonnians as well. Did a lot of GFIs. But ideally, I'll still get a 2 dice here. It's not an easy thing right now, because his position is pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1 dice push. He's taking more risks. I'm interested to see if he's going to use the Minotaur or not. Because the Minotaur only has 1 dice, and he's the last guy he could do something with, but I have block and he does not. He doesn't use him, okay. That is very nice of him. So let's start with this one. Good. This just means my Black Orc takes care of 2 of his players, which is good. So I want to get my guard in there. This is a 1 dice, okay. So if I put the dirty player right there, that makes it a 2 dice. These are all not good, correct? I think so. I'm trying to figure out where to go with him. I think I want to go here, but that's GFI. So I don't want to risk that yet. So let's do this block first. A push is not ideal, but it might be okay enough. I hope. Yeah, we're gonna stay. Yeah, none of this is really ideal. Now it's okay to bring him in there. The issue is I do need to make... Ah, crap, I rolled a 1. He has agility 4, so I thought dodging there was okay. And now I have to do a 3+ dodge. Which has its own set of troubles. So all of this up here is not good right now. Yeah, won't get around it though. So we'll do our blitz. Oh, thank you, God. Whew. Or thank you, Nuffle, I should say. We don't get a knockdown, but that's okay. I have strip ball, so we don't need it necessarily. Yes, we're gonna follow in that case. I don't have a lot of movement left, and I kind of need to be near him. So now these are where it's at. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna risk this. It's a big risk. Pays off. And I'm getting called right now, and I can't answer that. Whew. So I'm back to doing risky stuff again, which is not good. I would love to do this 1 dice, though, to be honest. Come on, I'm already committed. Let's go. Let's make them count. Oh God, this is beautiful. This is very, very good. And now this is a 2 dice, which turns into a push, but we'll just separate them, push him down there, and I'll follow. Yeah, that was something really risky to do. Happy it worked. His wild animal not working. Me failing the dodge there was an issue. If I had my reroll left, I probably would have done this anyways. I probably should not have done this. It worked out in this case, which is lucky for us, but it was a dumb thing to do. But it's going to help us quite a bit now, because now he definitely can't outrun me. And just retrieving the ball for him is, well, it's easy. Fairly. Because this guy dodges on a 2+ thanks to 2 heads. And he picks up the ball on a 2+ thanks to extra arms. No POW here is okay. The armor value 8 on the thrower here was meaningless because he has claw anyways. But it's good that we still have him. Not mad about that in the slightest. I think what we're lacking here is the Black Orcs. They're all over here, and I would need one of them. One more of them over here. But right now it also looks like I will get one of them over there. Okay. Just a push is good. Not quite sure why he's still using his dodge guy, though. Radio Lab. That's a new name I didn't see last time. Sips. So if you don't watch my Bretonnian team, my Bretonnian matches, you haven't seen this team before, and it's called YouTube Stars. It's all YouTubers that he's apparently, I assume he likes. Okay, makes the pickup, unfortunately. Puts himself next to him, interestingly enough, but it's for the assist, but he can't protect himself against me. I will be able to attack him. Gets the knockdown. It's all a question of, can we knock the ball free? He's willing to do 1 dice as well with no movement. That's okay. A push there would have been bad, just because it meant I couldn't have moved him as easily, which now we can do. He's just gonna stand up, and I'm gonna take my blitz here, I think, or my block there. I'm not too sure yet. So first, let's start with the blitz. Because of his agility 4, I might want to use him, depending on where the ball now goes. Because we strip ball him again, of course. Nope, please don't reroll this. Okay, that positioning is at least problematic right now. Although we could be okay overall, I think. So this should be a 2 dice. Yes, so that needs to be a knockdown. And it is. I'm going to stay because I want to stay next to the ball. And now my sure hands player can pick up the ball. But yeah, okay, just stand him up. Don't do anything. Let's do this 2 dice. Good. And I'm gonna follow. It's gonna lock these 2 guys down, but it frees up the blitzer. So that's important. Let's pick up the ball next. Oh, I failed the pickup. Rolled a 2 and a 1. Thanks to the reroll. But we're still in an okay position. I've got 1 tackle zone on the ball. All the dangerous players that could do much to us are were on the ground or are locked down in a way that they can't do too much to us. And he can't reach the ball easily. This guy could, just because he's decent at dodging. This is only a 1 dice. Could work though. Just to push, but it's for now it's enough. It turns it into a. He needs to push me to here or there exactly. It's a 2+ dodge and a 3+ pickup afterwards. So 2+, 3+, 2+, and then he's running. He fails the pickup though. Let's see. So he's down to 1 reroll. Is he gonna make the pickup? He's not. Okay, nice. That is good. No one of mine is knocked down right now. Yeah, we probably want to blitz with him. Just pushes. So you know what? I'm gonna let myself be a bit greedy. We're gonna block with the thrower instead of picking the ball up with him. I want to try and get the knockdown, and it worked. And remember, I still have my bribe. And a player to foul with as well. So we could foul this guy, but I think I'd much rather get up there, although that's 2 GFIs. Let's pick up the ball first. Okay. What can we do here? These are more or less locked down. What I can do is bring him over to here. It's still a bit more of a safe approach. Gives me a 2 dice block right there. Sure. I'm gonna keep locking down the Minotaur. I think I don't want him to run away, so we won't follow there. Oh, good. Good stun. And now let's see about the GFIs. I probably should protect this more. Oh, there's one. Am I willing to re-roll this? I think we can, yes. I would have liked... Oh, double ones. Okay. That I do like less. At least no ammo break. And he can't reach me without dodging, which is at least a start. Not quite ideal, but it's okay for now. So maybe I should have just put him right here. Kept him safe. Good. The Minotaur keeps screwing up. That's quite unfortunate. Just statistically speaking, he should already be up. He failed 3 in a row now. And that's a 50-50 chance each turn. Yeah, all of this is fine. It keeps them stuck to my players, and he either has to dodge or just keep blocking. And I'm okay with either right now. This I'm less fine with because it's a 2 dice. But he still wants to attack me, so I assume that this Chaos Warrior is his best bet right now. But he's using him for blocking and gets pushes. So that's good. I'm not completely sure if I'm going to score, because my offense is not the strongest right now, and we've got the ball on a slow player as well. And that will hinder us, especially since I'm not strong here, which is why I wanted to bring him up there. That would have made all the blocks here 2 dice blocks again, and just allowed me to set up something okay there. Oh, he rolls a 1 on the dodge. Did not blitz either, but that's his last reroll gone. So this is valuable, obviously. Let's see, here comes a much more difficult blitz than the one he could have gotten. Does not make it, so that's good. I'm gonna keep running this down the pitch with the blitzer. We probably also just wanna... although, do we? Yeah, we probably just want to blitz there as well. So we're gonna blitz like this. Good, that's 1 down. Put him over there. I'm gonna stay. It's one less, what's the word? 1 less forward I can go, but that's okay. We still have 3 turns left afterwards, which should be more than enough, I think. Okay, good. We got both of the dangerous ones knocked out. Well, they're both stunned, but still, no reason to complain about that. Sure, so... I hate putting myself next to the claw guy, but I don't think we really get around that. So we're still gonna do it. At least I'm using a dodge player, which makes it a little bit less likely for him to do too much bad stuff. Plus, we could also knock him down. If we feel like it. But yeah, I think I like that better. Did not work out. So we'll push him up there, and I'm gonna follow that. It's a bit aggressive what I'm doing right now, but I hope it's gonna pay off. Should I accept this? We probably need to see... Can he really do much to us? He really can't do much to us, so I should be okay in moving like this. Get myself an assist there, lock this guy down, all the fun stuff. The Minotaur has been horrible for him. He really has. It's one of the reasons... There's teams where the big guys are amazing. Nurgle, for example. Why? Why do you dodge like this? Why does it work? He could have gotten that without dodging, just going here and then there. That was so lucky that it was a dumb misclick, I assume. So can't blame him there, but wow. The game let it happen. It allowed it to come into being. That's a shame. Did not want that. But we're still looking decent, and this is fine as well. It's the claw guy not doing his claw things. So the first turn looked pretty bleak after losing 2 players right away, but now we're back to a position that I can work with. He can't get anything better than a 1 dice blitz against me. Well, if he uses this guy, he can get a 2 dice, just so negating Orchid's assist. But he decides to make this a turnover instead. Okay, that's nice. I can work with that. Do I want to try and hand off the ball to a Black Orc? That's the next question right now. I really want to, but I'm scared to do so, so I'm not sure it's gonna happen right now. Because if it doesn't work, it's not good for me. This is a 2 dice. But you know what? Let's try. So first of all, I'm gonna foul this Beastman. Might be a bit questionable because it's an unskilled guy, but now I finally can do something there. Oh, we get caught right away, and I didn't even get through. And then, oh no. So, worst case scenario. I don't know what it is with this guy, but I keep screwing up against him. That's the second time I've screwed up against him with my Bretonnians. I did something very dumb as well, apparently. So once again, you don't expect for this to happen. I think it's reasonably safe to use to make a foul when you have a bribe. But now not only did I not get through the armor, I just the bribe failed. This is so bad. And now he can get an easy 2 dice blitz against me, and he could potentially even still score, and that... I hate this. And I'm getting called again, and I still can't answer because we're alive. You have to live with it. Please just let him push. Okay, thank you. I keep the ball. So he should push me down here and then lock me in as much as possible. It's still not likely that I'm gonna score. We'll both have 11 players again. No, I will be at 10 right now. And he can be at 11. On my offense, not ideal, but what are we supposed to do? We can't change it. And I'm not sure I will be able to make this work because I screwed it up. And now I need to go 13 spaces in the matter of 2 turns. And I have a player that can only walk 10 on his own. So I do need 3 GFIs. And that's where the trouble starts. Or continues. Both, I guess. And I can completely forget about my idea to get the ball on him, because now we need him for the assists. So that's 1. Oh, nice, come on. Just removing anything permanently on his side would be nice. After that 1 injury, we've just gotten nothing. So I think this is a 1 dice. So we're gonna risk... whoops. We are going to risk him dodging. He does have a dodge reroll. And now I can blitz here. No ammo break, but I do need to make GFIs, and I need to make 3 of them. I do have 1 reroll left, which is okay. Okay, now I need to do only 1 more, which should be doable. Oh boy. I'm gonna take this. I want to keep my reroll for the last turn. These guys, even if they're free, they cannot... Okay, this guy could blitz me, but only if he goes completely diagonal, which would mean dodging through here. And that's not gonna happen. Especially if I stand firm and just not let him get away. I mean, he could have only pushed me to down here. Maybe letting myself get pushed would have been the better choice. Oh, okay, nice. That works. He can work. He can roll those too. So last time I made the greedy mistake to do stuff against him when I could have scored in turn 8. So I'm going to repeat that because I'm smart. Because I want to try and get this guy off the pitch. We've got a mighty blow chance here. I think it's worth it. I do still have a reroll in this case. And we at least KO him. We'll have to wait and see if the KOs come back or not. But for now, I'm going to call it good. Don't really want to do anything else though in case we do fail the GFI here, so let's see. We don't. So there's the 1-0 lead after the first 8 turns, and it was on his offense, so that's good. Halftime, let's see about the KOs. 1 hit KO comes back, which should put him at 10 players. And I'm at 9, and aren't I? Yeah. So he does still have a player advantage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 versus 3, 4, 7, 10. Yep. So it's 9 versus 10 right now. Not ideal. The bribe was a complete bust and waste. A wizard would have been better there. Couldn't have known that. It happens. It's okay. It's still only all the linemen that are off the pitch except for the 1 that I had in reserves. And if he sets up aggressively again with this team, I can do something about it because I have more guard than he does, and I've got my own strength 4 players. With the Bretonnians, I didn't. Okay, what are we looking at here? I'm not quite sure. The amount of rerolls he needed the first half was surprising. He rerolled some weird stuff maybe, but he still ended 2 turns or more with turnovers regardless, because he ran out of rerolls. I think his skilling choices and stuff like that is solid and very good, but he should maybe brush up on or should learn positioning a bit more solidly and prioritization and stuff like that. At least right now it still looks like it's lacking there a little bit at least. So let's see, we have these blocks. Sure, I'm gonna use the tackle. He's gonna be... and these are gonna be in the middle. I'm setting up very aggressively myself, and I hope I won't regret it. Especially with these black orcs here. But we'll see. So let's confirm this for now. Because he's trying to outmuscle me again. And I don't want to let him have that. And we have a decent setup to not let that happen. But we'll have to wait and see if the blocks work out. And if he gets a blitz. I know why I put the lineman in front of the blitzer in case of that happening, because then he can move the Minotaur, and I didn't want him to blitz the blitzer. Let's see what he ends up with. But this screws up my offense, obviously. It happened the last time I played him as well. He got a perfect defense in turn 8 or 9. So this is not good. It's a risky blitz once again. Don't really agree with that. It works for him. Let's hope it does not result in a player getting sent off. For me, we're already at a disadvantage. Okay, it doesn't. But yeah, this is not good. But now he's committed himself to more going over on this side. Oh wow, he even makes the extra GFI to bring in his Minotaur. That was very risky. So I hope I will catch the ball so that I can go this way, and then we can try to make it that way. Yeah, but he also keeps making GFIs already. That's what I mean here. He's playing such a risky game a lot of the time, and he's not getting punished for it very hard. And so he keeps doing it, but he should know better, I think, in some areas. Because he's pointed out good block dice for me, but that's still not... doesn't necessarily make this good, what he's doing. And right now I'm just annoyed at this kickoff event happening again, and now it was a mistake to set up as aggressively as I did. Because I can't protect this. I can't protect him. And consequently he might score on me. That's what happened when I played him with my Bretonnians. That's just weird. And it's even weirder that it happens again. Okay, he did not catch the ball, and the ball scatter is also kind of horrible. So as much as I hate it, I have to do the smart thing, and the smart thing is stay safe, protect the ball, blitz backwards. We push him, but I do have frenzy. And then we do this, okay. Mighty Blow did not help enough there. And now I need to at least do this. Him I would still like to dodge, but we need... Is this? Yeah, okay. As I've said, I need to play this smart now, I think, as much as I can. Sure, let's keep him in there. I could knock all of these down. But, because this is also a 2 dice. But if I block this guy, we can move the blitzer back, which is safer in what I'm doing here. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Next we're gonna go for the pickup. And I'm gonna put myself right here just to make dodging for him more difficult in case he wants to blitz us there. And it should keep us safe enough, and him we can dodge away, but I didn't want to do that before doing everything else, in case I roll a 1. And now we've got these weird things going on here that I don't really know what to do with, and I'm not gonna risk because I need my rerolls. And losing a player here would be bad. I'd much rather have him try to push me around or knock me down and have only 2 of these guys move than 3. But I think we made the right call now. Moving everybody back as far as possible and trying to build my offense up from here. It's just the safer choice. This is not good, at least this side. This is okay still. This is a 2 dice, I think. No, it's only a 1 dice, yeah, because they both have guard. But still, yeah. And the ball carrier does have block dodge, at least. And his tackle guy is all the way back there. And this is what I what I was hoping for. Him having... Oh god, that's a turnover. Yeah, Minotaur blocks. He did those a lot when I played him with my Bretonnians as well, and early. And now that got him punished. That you should not do that. Those are risky. Especially as a first action. That's pretty much what I'm getting at here. So let's do this. Bring him over to there. I still need to secure this a bit, I feel like. And let's see. That is good. These are... Well, now this is a 2 dice. Yeah, come on. Nice. Wow, okay. We got lucky there. Let's put him over there, and I'm not gonna follow. I'm okay if he moves away. These are only 1 dice, unfortunately, and I can't change that. Here we can do something now, though. And I think in this case, I do want to start following and lock down the Beastman. This is a 2 dice as well, and here we're gonna follow as well, just to keep this guy locked down. Okay, yeah, I mean, it might actually... He might not be wrong. Okay, now... This is risky. Still gonna try for it. Did not work out quite as I had hoped, so I will have to readjust this. Because I can't dodge away. A push is fine. Okay, and the turn. I mean, the issue is I could probably point some stuff out to him, but for one, it's weird when you do that while playing somebody. For one, it might come off as condescending and stuff like that, although I don't mean it like that. But he's pointing out good stuff for me, and I think I could give him some pointers at what he could do better. But talking and writing and playing, it's too much, so I'm usually not writing a whole bunch, and it's one of the reasons I'm not doing so now. And giving him tips against me while we're playing against each other, it's also a bit weird, maybe. He should not have started with a Minotaur, I think. That was just risky. And I'm getting called again. I'm trying to get there. Just have patience, please. I know it's my parents, because I want to meet them later, and I just have to understand. They obviously can't know right now, but they have to understand that I can't pause a live recording. It's not gonna happen. That's the bummer. I can't just answer it right now, and so they will have to live with that. So they tried my smartphone twice. Now they tried the landline once just now. Okay, just stunned. Good. So I hope they will just wait, and I hope that nothing is wrong, because I mean, not that there should be anything wrong. We already spoke, and they just wanted to let me know if they weren't at home when I came by later to pick something up. So that's probably why they're calling. Oh, KO'd one of ours. That's a shame. But it's at a position where we're okay with that happening. It's very far away. But yeah, so I'm not expecting any issues here. It's more of a... I really don't have time right now, but I know why you're calling, so you'll have to wait. My offense is not really looking solid right now, though. We are at a 2-player disadvantage right now with that KO. We're looking somewhat okay here, but I'm not making a lot of fast progress. Good that he rolled a 1 there. Made it on the second one, though, and gets the knockdown. But we are at a disadvantage right now still. At least we have the ball, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to make the touchdown. I hope so. But at least it feels like he has 3 more players on the pitch than I do, which is not the case. It's 2 right now. But yeah, it's questionable. I don't like this. And I don't quite know why it feels this bad. Because if you just look at this, these are all his players, these are his players, 4, 10, and I have 3, 6, 8 left right now, but one of them is stunned. It's weird. Yeah, and oh, come on, just please stop calling. I want to concentrate here and I want to make this work. I'll call you back in a moment. I'm very tempted to just accept it, but I can't pause here. I can't. Just, my God, why do you have to do this? He is giving me a lot of trouble, though. And if this hadn't happened, we would be looking a lot better. That was wrong. If that hadn't happened, he would be looking a lot better. So this is... How did he do this? He's making so many weird rolls, and it's working. And I don't get this. It's horrible for us right now. And that 2-player advantage is just so good for him. Oh, God. Yeah, so we're gonna have to blitz him. I will still have to dodge. And I can't get ammo breaks now, unfortunately. So the issue is he has to dodge to keep going. I could just block here and hope for the best, but it's also just a 1 dice. Really, this... Why do I feel so weak in comparison right now? I don't understand this, to be honest. It shouldn't quite be like this. So do we just want to block this again and hope that it works out? And yeah, my Mighty Blow does nothing. I think that's one of the issues that I'm having. Aside from the first turn where I got 2, and I think we KO'd 1 more who came back, maybe? In comparison, this looks very different, and I have a lot of Mighty Blow. Or at least a good amount. Yeah, I'm not moving, by the way. We are just knocking him away and staying. I will not make any forward progress right now. Let's see what he does with this. I don't really like it, but can't do much. And I just want to bring this to a good end here so that I can find out why my parents keep calling over and over. That's 4 times during one video in the span of 1 hour, which is rare. Usually they don't. So I am a bit worried that maybe something has happened, of course. Then that's distracting me a bit, but I don't I don't want to do this on just a hunch, maybe, because there is no reason for me to be worried. But I don't understand why they keep calling this much, and that's weird. And I'll let you know in the next video, as long as I don't forget what happened there, or in the description of this video. I don't know, but I don't think there's something wrong. I just think they want to let me know, and they're trying to reach me, and I'm ignoring them because I'm recording. They know that I do record stuff for YouTube, so they should know why I'm not answering. But apparently it's not that simple right now. And I'm fighting tooth and nail here. I need all of my wits about me to just prevent him from tying this game, which I arguably, in my opinion at least, should be winning without too much trouble. But stuff keeps happening that keeps me from making it in a good way. So all of that is kind of annoying, and I would just like to score now, if that would be okay. But it's such a weird thing that my offense got destroyed again because he got a blitz. If that hadn't happened, we would be looking a lot better, but that was a big influencing factor in everything that has happened here. And it's really surprising how threatening his 2-player advantage feels. Just the fact that he has 2 more on the pitch than I do makes this so difficult to work with. And I don't quite understand why. And he keeps doing all that stuff. And I just don't agree with a chunk of his choices, but he's getting rewarded for them and they're working. And it's weird. I mean, this dodge was not that difficult. He does still have 2 heads. Is he re-rolling that? He can't pick it up even afterwards because this guy will not be able to move far enough. He's not re-rolling, so he should push me in here, lock me down, which is not what he does. So I have to dodge regardless of what happens here. These guys are all locked down. Yeah, I can't move a muscle. This is all pretty horrible. He can't get a good block now. Yeah, I kind of hate all of this. He did a good job here, locking me in completely. I still don't quite get how it came to that. But that doesn't help. Or doesn't change anything, I should say. And I really can't go anywhere now, can I? How? Why is this so bad? Okay, so we're gonna take risks, because that's what we need to do. We need for this guy to go down. So we're gonna continue with that. He has guard, yes, okay, bring him over there. He also has agility 4, which is why I was okay with that dodge. Then we can blitz here. Good enough. And I just can't get any armor breaks. It's not happening. And that's just not how it should be. I have all that mighty blow, and I am focusing on his beastman for the most part, for that exact reason. And it's just not working out at all. Yeah, so this is a 2 dice now. Unfortunately, I need to stay to keep this somewhat even. But I can't go anywhere and be safe. I will always be in a position where he can attack me. Even with GFIs, but I think I'm gonna do my GFIs. I have my rerolls left. If I could do one more, this would be a lot better. But now I'm stuck here, but this guy at least can't get that easy of a block against me. I'm tempted to throw the ball down there. But we're gonna leave it like this. I don't like this. But at least I got out of the situation here, which was difficult. All the 1 dice blocks, or the 1 dice block, then we had to dodge, then a blitz, then a dodge again. Some of which with rerolls, but still. That was not what I wanted to happen there. And he can get a 2 dice blitz against me, by the way. Pretty easily, actually. Well, no, not easily. Well, yeah. All he needs to do is put a player next to Orchid, and then he can blitz and have a 2 dice, but he still needs the defender down in that case. And that's what's keeping me afloat right now, I think, because he has only 1 tackle player, which is close, but not in a position that he can easily blitz with him. He would have to dodge. Yeah, I'm gonna keep stand firming there. That's fine. And I should probably stay standing firm, not stand firming, because I just keep standing firm. Okay, yeah, so now he has his 2 dice splits. Can't change that fact. This feels so weird. I've lost a good chunk of my mobility with mostly Agility 3 players going off the pitch. This match feels so weird, and I don't know why. I would just hope that he would play a bit quicker right now. I'm not trying to rush him or anything. It takes as long as it takes, and he doesn't get the knockdown. We got lucky there. He's re-rolling it. Changes nothing, luckily. He should take the both down. He's pushing me closer to scoring right now. Makes sense if he wants to disconnect, which is what he did there. But still, he is pushing me closer, and he's making it easier for me to reach his end zone. So what are we doing here? Oh, he's trying for a dodge. That's a dodge and a GFI, and he already re-rolled. That is super risky to do. I can see the dodge working down there more, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not going to use stand firm here because you can only push me here, and that's going to push me into everything. Although now he can follow up with his guard. Yeah. So that was not a good trade-off, and now he's 3 players in an advantage. Kind of hate this. Right, stand firm, at least he would not have been right next to me, but now the tackle guy is also something for me to be worried about. And he makes that dodge as well. And I don't have any good blocks at all. The best I have is a 1 dice. And that's kind of sad. So we're gonna run. And I'm gonna do my GFIs, just so that I stay ahead of him. Really can't do much about that, because now he cannot blitz me. Yeah, he can with this guy. He just needs to stand up. Yeah, I'm still gonna do my 1 dice blocks. Yeah, I'm okay to reroll this. We have 4 turns left. And I have... I had 3 rerolls, so I'm just assuming that I won't need them all. Let's hope it'll work out. More pushing. Sure, let's do that. This is Frenzy, so I do get another one. And that's nothing. Okay. And I don't want to do the 1 dice. Well, it's not even a 1 dice. It's always a 2 dice against there. So let's see what he does with this. I'm in no good position. We're really not looking too solid right now. The saving grace here is that we managed to get through. And I think it's pretty likely that we're still going to win this match. But as much as I had good block rolls, and I think we can agree on that there with him for the most part, the fact is they didn't do much. I mostly stunned if I got through the armor, and in comparison his team has been much more lethal in removing my players. So that's what's keeping him in the game right now. And that's a bummer. But it's what we're getting. So he's got his tackle guy. If he can get him up there and I fail my dodge, I'm gonna be extremely annoyed. But that's also okay. In that case, he still has to score, which could happen, of course. Oh, what? He's not moving him down. Is he accepting that? That seems weird. That's something I disagree with, for example, again. Because I could fail stuff if he gets close enough there, and can always fail a dodge. Especially if he has his tackle player there. But he just chose to not bring him down. And then he put him somewhere where he does not even give himself an assist. That's just weird. Doesn't get that. Is he using his last reroll, though? I'd be okay with that because he's playing a risky game. Okay, good. Wow. And now he doesn't have rerolls left for his last actions. We could still fail a dodge now because I still have to do one. As long as I don't want to blitz. A blitz might actually be better. Because there's only a 1 in 6 chance for me of failing that. While a dodge is 3+. I do have the built-in dodge reroll, but we do also have a reroll to not roll double skulls, basically. So we probably want to blitz here and then walk this in. And I need to point out that I think he got 4 blitzes against my ball carrier, and none of them was a defender down. If only one of them had been, things would be looking a lot different. So we can be extremely thankful for that happening or not happening, basically. But yeah, he's got this thing locked down. My team is getting knocked around. And only because I managed to create a gap for myself, we're still in this. Otherwise, things would be looking so much different. So very different. That's how you say that, I think. Is it? I don't know anymore. I want to point out again how bad my bribe was. Not that it's gonna change much now, but I completely forgot about it again until I remembered just a moment ago, because I'm trying to figure out how it came to this. I mean, we're still winning, but it's not looking that good in overall. We don't have that many players left here, and all that stuff. And I just tried to figure out how did it get to that. And I think that's a big factor. And I might still screw this up, by the way. Unlikely, but not impossible. Because I'm doing these things, which are at least somewhat questionable, because I want to try and do some Mighty Blow stuff again, but my Mighty Blow is just refusing to cooperate. And that's where some of the issue lies. So I don't think I can stall this out much longer, and we are also not gonna blitz here. As I said we would do, so I'm just trying to dodge. I failed the first one, but in the end we score, so that's fine. I did not check the KOs long enough. Oh, both of them stay out, sure. His KO stays out as well, but really? Both of my KOs stay out? That's what the game is trying to tell me. So I'm gonna have to give these guys my Black Orcs, apparently. And then we're gonna keep the Blitzers back a bit. But I don't want to roll over completely, so we'll keep it like this. And see what will happen. Well, again, he has a clear player advantage. I have 7 players. He has still 10. And that makes it difficult, really difficult. I still have all of my blitzers, which is, I think is one of the reasons they still worked. Because the blitzers are the most reliable things I have. Aside from their Mighty Blow, apparently, because that just does nothing. But yeah, in the second half, I didn't do a single thing to him there. And he gets an extra reroll to do weird stuff again. Out of a kickoff event. That's a bummer. But let's face it, there's no way we lose this, so we still win this, which means record is still unbroken. We're continuing here with the Orcs, and I made it work. But I'm still not completely satisfied with how the match went, because I feel it should have gone a bit better for us, which it just did not. And if he were a bit more experienced, I think, and made less errors, so less mistakes, I would not be in the lead 2-0 right now. We would probably be at least at a tie, possibly losing. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, it's a weird match again, and I think it should look differently, depending on how you want to see it. Let's see. That's good. Yeah, so he really managed to develop his Chaos Warriors first, which is good. They are so important in this team. They're stronger, their armor value is higher, they've still got decent agility. They're a bit slow, but they're still the solid core here for his team right now. The Beastmen are just more versatile in how you can develop and build them. And they're obviously faster. Yeah, why this one? That was unnecessary. Just so that he doesn't have to move these two? Am I that unreasonable? Is it really that GFI as well? What would... I mean, I can't get a good block here, regardless of whether or not this Beastman is there. It's just he's taking these GFI moves and stuff like that. This as well. It's unnecessary. It just costs him rerolls. And you might ask yourself, why am I so annoyed by this? It's because he's beating me up. And he does that despite him playing like he does. Which sounds harsher than I mean it. I just think, in terms of experience, we're not on the same level. And I think I should be winning a bit better here, maybe. Just a stun, okay. It does make me sound like a douche, probably, but I'm okay with that, and I still think it's true. I just don't quite get why he's playing the way he's playing. And that... I don't know, that rubs me the wrong way a bit today, maybe. It's a bit weird. Not that he's necessarily playing bad, I think he's just taking too many risks that are not worth it. At least he didn't use his last reroll right there to try and prevent that GFI from failing. Yeah, sure. Let's be aggressive. Now this is a 2 dice, because we take away this assist and we give ourselves a guard assist, so the guard assist from the Minotaur is not that important. And it also allows me to get away from the Minotaur, which is what I would like. Oh, good. Thank you. Finally. Is it on the player that will level up? Yes, it is. Oh, thank you. The Black Orc levels up again. Assuming he survives. Just to keep this guy from dodging and staying a bit safe here. This is good. We won't score again. I would have had to put a player in scoring range for that, which, let's face it, was not very likely. But all I want here is to stop him. And he has only 2 turns left, so he does need to move quite a bit, and I'm not sure he's going to make that. Especially if he fails the first block now. Okay, that was bad. Into pushes. He might also be right that I did not roll a single double both down or a double push this entire match. But the armor breaks were still underwhelming overall, I think. That second injury is nice now, especially if it's on the Black Orc, who's going to level up through that. But yeah, we'll see. And they're calling again. I'm almost done. I can call you back in 5 minutes, assuming my opponent is not playing the slowest game ever still. Come on. And I usually have no issues with my opponents taking their time to plan their turns, but for one, he can't do too much, and also I want to find out what's going on here and why they keep calling so much, if it's just to let me know that they won't be there, or maybe now they're worried because they can't reach me, so they're trying again and again. So I wanna diffuse the situation. Is that the right way of saying that? You need to move further than this, buddy, if you wanna score. Just please. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 GFIs. He should at least do 1 right now. Because otherwise, if I push him back 1 space, he can't score at all. I mean, not that it's gonna matter much, but I still wanna do my due diligence here, and that includes keeping him from scoring. And yeah, he's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so all I need to do is push him 1 space, and then he can't score anymore. Oh, does the Minotaur still do a thing? Another stun. So he is doing a good job of keeping me away right now. But as long as I don't screw up completely, we probably will still be able to get our 2 dice. If that works, we won't be. Maybe. No, we won't be. Well, maybe. Makes the dodge. Does make the GFI as well. Yeah, okay, this is not good. But the worst that can happen is that he's gonna score once, and that's not something I'm too concerned about. So this is a 1... No, it's not a 1 dice. Oh, he has guard there. Yeah. But that's still okay. I'm too hasty right now because I just want to bring this to a good end. But I should not let myself get distracted too much here. Also made a bit of a movement error maybe, but we'll see. Because now I have to block differently. Yeah, it's not a good blitz. It really isn't. Otherwise I would have blitzed from here. But I should not have followed there. Although then this guy would have still... It's fine. Let's just try. Let's not talk about this too much. You all see what I screwed up here. And we're just gonna end this for him regardless. Although this guy could potentially still score. But that scatter does make it fairly unlikely, I think. Since I still have my reroll left, we might as well try to be aggressive here. Yeah, sure. I've got Frenzy. So this is gonna change. This will still keep it a 1 dice against, so that does not help. And that's fine. Wow, okay. That was lucky. I still had my reroll, so I hoped for not a turnover. But yeah, that was not something you maybe should do. Dodging away would probably have been the safer choice, but I just wanted to see if I could make it. And I don't do these things to illustrate what you should not do. I illustrate these things because sometimes I get too greedy myself. And I fall victim to my own greediness and I don't know, maybe I just want to have fun with this and see if it can work or not, although I should know better and not do it. But yeah, that's why I did that, so almost got us an injury. Still not something you should necessarily do. Want to stress that again. Okay, push. So the only way he can score is with this guy. He needs to get the ball to him and dodge him. He probably wants to dodge him first, because handing off in 2 tackle zones is not something he will make work, or should be able to make work. Why? Just blitz me away. Then he's going to use this guy to pick up the ball and throw a pass. I don't think it'll get better than that. Only a push is kind of bad, though, for him. Yeah, that pretty much ends it completely. The scatter could save him. If he scatters on here and then scatters over there or something like that. But nope, the scatter is worse for him. Yeah, he can... won't work. I have to give him credit, he's still trying. I don't think it's gonna work. I kind of want to see it work now, though. Just because he's not giving up, he's going for the very unlikely touchdown without a reroll. It's, depending on who he uses, it's a 4+, 4+, plus a pass, which I don't know how difficult it'll be. Yeah, he's running out of time. What the... last second? Oh, God. Yeah, you intercept. He rolled a 6 with a pass, and he caught the ball. Really? All without a reroll. Oh, God. I mean, we're still win. I would be super mad right now if that had cost me the win. But, yeah, that should not have happened. But I kind of wanted to see it work, because it was meaningless for us, basically. But still, don't need to reroll that. We have enough money. Also, Wall levels up, which I'm not that big of a fan of, to be honest. He's getting too high in terms of team value for us to keep fouling with him. So I'm not sure what to do with him. We are missing 2 players next time. Let's do the level ups real quick. I do know what I want to give Warrior, assuming he doesn't roll anything out of the ordinary, which is exactly what he does. So it's either dodge or diving tackle in that case, but I have to think about that. I don't want to decide that yet. Otherwise it would have been Mighty Blow. And you roll an Agility plus. I don't know either. I need to think about both of these. They're so weird. I don't really want him to have an Agility plus, but having a mobile guard to move around would be nice. But the dirty player is kind of a waste on him with that by now. So I don't know. We'll see. But for now, this is where we're going to end it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time. And have a nice day. Bye.